Hello all. So welcome to Coordinate Destination CSR. So day 5 sessions here. Hope you all understand about the topic which we have discussed in the last class based on the number system 1. Okay. So today we just going to deal with the topic called the unit digit and factors and LCM and HCF. So by this we are closing the number system part 2 here in this one. Okay. As like I told, the number system is one of the very important topic, and as well as the vast amount of question you can able to expect from the topic alone. Okay, so that is the very important, so that we calling it as okay. So and more probably, so what is this unit digit and what is this factor and what is the LCM and HCF? You know what is the LCM and HCF means by, but we also want to know some formula which is related to it and some shortcut terms and the effective terminologies you need to learn in this particular class. Okay, so we shall move to the topic of the questions here. Okay, so that first I'll tell you what is called unit digit. Okay, I'll explain what is called unit digit is means by. Okay, so unit digit is means by it is one of the place value. Okay, we can also call this as last digit number. Okay, so here you need to understand the power cycle concept. So power cycle concept in the sense like you need to understand that one power one is equal to one only. Anything of one is equal to one only it will deliver. Okay, coming to this one, you see this one coming to the power 2, that is 2 power 1 is 2 and 2 square is what 4 and 2 cube is equal to what 8 and 2 power 4 is equal to 6, that is 16. Then you need to call only the last digits here. We can able to say that the power cycle is keep on having the loop like that is 2486, like it will keep on circling 2486 2486. The last digits keep on repeating guys, so that we can call it as a power cycle. The power is keep on cycling here with the last digit. That's what the thing we can able to call it as a power cycle here. And going with the next term, that is a 3. Okay, so coming to the 3 guys, we having the thing like, so 3 per 1 is equal to what 3 and 3 square is equal to what 9. 3 cube is equal to what, that is 27. I'm calling it as 7 as a last digit. 3 per 4 is equal to what 81. That's a 1 you can able to call this one. Okay, so 3971. Okay, so that probably you can see this one, that is 4 per 4 per 4 4. I mean, if I taking the 4 per 1, that is we can able to call it as 4 square is equal to what 6 and 4 cube is also 6. I mean 4 cube is equal to 4 and 4 per 4 is also its last digits ending with a 6 only. So please understand the power cycle guys. So the cycle is keep on repeating. It will never give you any digit if you're taking off any of the cube or square or something. Okay, if it is follow only the cycle which we made like a loop here in this one. Okay, so make sure you remember the power cycle. If you understand the power cycle, you can able to solve the unit digit in an easiest way. Okay, going to the next questions guys. We having the thing called pi. Okay, so the pi we can able to call it as the, so only 5 only comes. So 5 power 1 is 5, 5 square is 5, 5 cube is 5, 5 power 4 is 5. All the digits, if you take in the square, power 3 or power 4 and power 5, anything if you done, it will give you the last digit as only 5 only, it will give you that. Okay, so going to the next one guys, coming to the 6, it will also give you the value called 6 power 1 is 6, 6 square is what 36, 6 cube is equal to what, it will also give you the value called 6666. So the last digit will give you only the 6. Okay, coming to the next one guys, we having the number called 7. So that 7 per 1 is equal to what 7, 7 square is 9. Okay, 7 per cube is equal to what, that is 3, and we can able to call it as 7 9 3 and again 1. 7931 is the value you will get here in the place. Okay, so the probably we having the value called 8 here in this one. 8 per 1 is equal to what 8. Okay, and 8 per square is equal to what, we can able to call it as 64. That is last digit comes as 4 here this place. Okay, and if you multiply again with the 8, it will give you the last digit as 2. Okay, and again if you multiply 8, it will give you the last digit as 6. This is the power cycle we can able to call for the number called 8. Okay, and going for the 9, we can able to call only 9 power 1 is 9 and 9 square is equal to what 81. That is last digit is ending with 1 here. Okay, and again if I multiply, it will give you the value called 729. The last digit is 9. Okay, so don't forget, only the 9 1 will give you that 9 and 1 9 and 1. It will keep on repeating. Coming to the 10 guys, you see this one, the 10 power 1 is last digit is 0, 10 square is last digit is 0, 10 cube is last digit is 0, 10 power 4 is last digit is 0. all the value you're getting, the last digit is 0 only. Okay. So guys, so please take it down this power cycle. It's more importantly, how we can able to check that, how we can able to use this one. Okay. If I'm saying that something like, so 4 power 90. Okay. 29 I'm asking here. Okay. 4 power 29 I'm asking. Okay. But guys, it is not easy to solve this one without the calculator. Okay. Without the calculator, calculating, I mean, even scientific, without scientific calculator, calculating this value, it is not possible. But guys, you can able to find out what would be the last digit for this number. Okay. You can able to easily find out what would be the last digit. So coming to the number call, so 4. Okay. I'm just checking the 4 here. You see this one, the power cycle of the 4, we having only 4 and 6. Okay, if this is 1, this is 2. And again, this is 3 and this is 4. This is 5 and this is 6. And this is 7 and this is 8. And this is 9. You see this one? We asking the 4 per 29. You take the value called 4 and the last digit is 9 here in the place. So the 4 per 9 will give you the value called 4 only here. So then you can able to say that I don't know the complete value, but the last digit is going to definitely be the 4. Okay, this is how the question they will ask you from the unit digit. You guys clear with this one? Okay, this is how the manipulation you need to do with the last digit and the given base of the value. Okay, so make sure you copy down all the power value with respect of the power factor as well as. You see this one, number 2 having the 3 power factor. Okay, that is power factor, sorry, power factor 4. Okay, we having the power factor 4. So that we can able to easily calculate. If you take the number 4, I'm suddenly asking you what is the value of 2 power 256. Okay, I don't know what is the thing, but I'm taking the base value is 2 and power value is 6. Exponential is coming as 6 here in this one. So I'm thinking that my power cycle of 2 will having the 4 factors. Okay, so then, so if I making again the 2, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5, 6. So then I can able to call that the sixth will, so the power of 6 will give you the last digit as 4 here. So then you can able to say that, so that is 2 power 256. I don't know the value, but the 6 which is ending here, that will give you the last digit as 4. Okay, so like the way you can able to simply close this one. I hope you understand this particular topic, guys. I'm just want to explain you with more explanation with examples of the questions here. Okay, because I hope you understand here, because in the unit digit we don't have any formula. I'm again saying we don't have any formula, but how you simplifying the value is a really matter. Okay, and also you must have to understand something about the factors. Okay, so factors means what? So like I'm saying the number, I'm saying the number called 8. Okay, okay, so what I'll do this, I breaking up the value. How I can able to break the 8? 8 can be break down like 4 cross 2 or 2 cube or something like so 2 per 2, I mean 2 cross 4, I mean so 2 cross 4 you can able to make. Okay, like the different way you can able to call this only number called 8 here. Okay, I'm calling like 4 cross 2, and another way I can able to call it as 2 cross 4. If you want to make something like unique, that you can able to call as 2 cube. Okay, 2 cross 2 cross 2. Okay, but anyhow it will going to give you the same value, but we can able to say that, so that is 2 part 2 is the only factor which is coming here in this place. Okay, if I having the value called what, that is 56 I'm taking in this one. Okay, like I don't want 56, I'm taking the value called 62. Okay, I'm taking the value called 62 here. If you see this one, 62 can be make only by 31 cross 2. We don't have any other options here. So that if you make this one, I can able to say that the factors of 62, we can able to call it as 2 and 31. Okay, so like the way you can able to write down this one. Okay guys, so you have learned what is called unit digit, and you have learned what is the power cycle, and you know how to identify the values of the power unit digits here, and probably you have to know about the you understand about the factor as well. Okay, so then the factor, you see this one, you have learned how you can able to break up the factors. We having the two types of breaking the factor, guys. One is called decision tree, dividing tree, and another one is called factorization tree. That is the thing we can able to call it as a decision tree. Okay, but probably no one will. According to your competitive exam, the placement exam, they don't want to think like that. They will break up like in the easy way, because if you're making the factor tree and all, it will take a time. So if it is not an examination for you guys, it is just a competitive assessment for you, aptitude. So in the time you need to use the less amount of time. Using the factorization tree, it will not going to take a so small amount of time. It will take something of a huge amount of time if you're solving in the way. Better we can able to break down like a cognitive way. So that will increase your speed. So make sure that you practicing the factor in a very good way. That is a very important thing in this one. Okay, I'm going to the question, guys. This is the real time of the questions we just want to explore here. I'm asking the question like, so find the unit digits. Okay, so find the unit digit. So find the unit digit of, you see this one, 3, 4, 5, 1, power 51. Okay, times of 5, 3, 1, times of 43. Okay, like what I having this one. You see, my options are A, 6, so B, 4, and C is 1, and D, I can able to call it as the 9 here in the place. Okay, like the way I can able to take this one, guys. You see this one, how I can able to shoot out the value. Okay, so that probably, so that I having the last digit is 1. Okay, so very simple. You are not going to make something here. I told you the same thing which we have explained in the last thing, right? The same thing you're going to do here. That is 3, 4, 5, 1. Okay, so take the last digit. So the last digit is 1. Okay, so here you see this one. The last digit is also 1. So take the 1 per 1 is one side. And again, so this side is also the last digit is 1. And this side is a cube. So 1 per cube. Okay, you know that the power cycle, you see this one, guys. Anything which you made in this one, power cycle of 1 will give you the same 1 only. So the answer also, guys, you will get the answer called 1 only. So the option C is the correct answer. You clear, guys? So it's a very simple sum. You're just going to do the same thing here with respect of the different perspective. Okay, any number, you need to do the same way of the thing. That is the only concern we have to put in here in the way. And so this is the concern we just want to call it as. Okay, and going to the next questions here that we can able to call it as. So find the last digit. Okay, so find the last digit of, so find the last digit of 213 power 6. Okay, like what I having in this one. Okay, so what is called the last digit? The same thing. I told you, right? Unit digit is also called it as the last digit. Sometimes they will confuse you by giving the unit digit and the last digit. So you need to understand whether the unit digit and the last digit is same. Okay, so going onwards, I'll see how I can able to solve this one. Before that, I'll give the option and also I'll give some 10 seconds time whether you can able to fetch the answer probably. Okay, so the options are C, B, 7, and C is 3, and D is 9. Like what I'm giving in this one, guys. So I'm just going to check how I can able to find out this one. Okay, so that is the only thing I'm just going to see here. Okay, so before that, you want to check, you must have to write down the power cycle of 3, how it is generating here. Okay, so I'm writing the 3 power cycle. You see this one, the last digit is ending with 3 and we having the power of 6. Okay, so I'm writing the 3 power 1 is 3. Okay, so 3 square is what? 9. Okay, 3 cube is 27. You need to call it as 7 as the last digit. Okay, so 3 power 4 is equal to what? That is again, so 1 will give you the last digit here because the value called 81. So the value will get the last digit as 1 here in the place. Okay, so that probably you see this one, that is 3 we will get here in the place, that is 3971 is the value we will get here. Okay, so that you see this one, that we having the 3 power 6 is the concern here. We make the value called 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. So then you can able to say that the last digit is going to ending with the value called 9 in the place. So the option D is going to the correct value here. You got it, guys? So 3 power 6, we can directly call it as 9. If you make the value of the power cycle inside the factor, it will make you to solve the question in a very easy way. Okay, so the unit digit, if they are asking from the number system, guys, definitely they're going to ask you from the thing. Okay, I'll give you one more sum that will make you to think. Okay, so from the unit digit, and then we will go with the related to the factors. Okay, so find the unit digit of, that I'm giving the number called 4, 5, 2, 3 power 1, 6, 3, 2 and cross, that is 2, 2, I mean triple 2, 4. Okay, and power 1, 6, 3, 2. Okay, so times of 3, 2, 2, 5, 1, 6, 3, 2. Okay, like what I giving this one. Okay, so this is the thing you just want to deal here. Okay, first I take down this value, guys. First, I just want to think how we can able to manipulate this one, how we can able to do this one. Okay, same like I told you, consider only the last digit. Okay, if you take the last digit, 3. Okay, this is 3, and here the last digit is 2. 3 for 2. Here the last digit is 4. Okay, so here the last digit is 4. Here the last digit is 2. That is 4 and 2. Okay, so then next we can able to call it as what? Next we can able to call the number call, that is 3. I mean 5 and 2. Okay, 5 and 2 is the concern we can able to take in the place here. Okay, so that you have to take it down, guys. So that is 3 par, okay, 5 square we can able to take it out. Okay, so we know that, so that you see this one, guys. So that is 3 square is equal to what? 3 square is equal to what, guys? We can able to call it as last digit is ending with 9. Okay. And then, so here 4 square is equal to what? We can able to call the last digit is ending with 6 here in the place. Okay. And here 5 square, it will almost giving the value called 5 only. Because in this one, you see this one, guys. So this value will give you the something here in this one. So the 3 square. Okay. So the 3 square is the only thing we need to check here. Okay. So first, how we can able to manipulate? You see this one, all the values are same. 4, 5, 2, 3 is same. So trip 4 times 4 times power of square is also same. So 5 times square is also the same. Okay, you see this one, all things is giving the same value only. Okay, so if you need the explanations here, so remember the power cycle which I have written in this one. So you see this one, 3, 9, 7, 1 is the value we're getting here. Okay, the same like, so you did see this one, we can able to call it as, so that is, so 4, coming to the 4, we can having the value called 4 and 6. Okay, so then, and last digit, we having the 5. 5 will always generating the 5 here. Okay, so that is the only concern here in this one. Okay, so now I'm just going to simply multiply the value. 6 nines are what? 6 nines are what, guys? We can able to call it as the 54. Okay, 6 times 9 is equal to 54. And again, I'm just multiplying by 5 here. So if I multiply 5, the last digit will give you the 0, and 5 times of 5 is equal to what? 25. 25 plus 2, we can able to call it as 270. So then you're getting the value called 270. So then again, you see this one, the last digit we having here, that is 0. So the answer of the question, we call it as the 0 only. Okay, so that answer is 0 is the answer. This is how you need to validate the big number of the digits. So don't worry that you having the different, so even you having the different digits, it will also give you the different value here. Okay, so the different digits comes here, so the different value will come. Okay, no worry about that. You need to multiply all the thing. You see this one here, we having the value, because all the problem previously we have only getting the single digit here, but here in the place we getting the 3 digit in the place, but still we can able to solve the one making the last digit. So unit digit, it obviously marking the factor with respect to the last digit only. It is not going to be the different one. Okay, so next I'll go with a different question in the place, so that will make you to understand a very clear way. Okay, so that I'll make sure that too with this one. Okay, so now I'm just having the product. Okay, instead of the product, I'll make the sum. That would be make you to understand. Okay, so unit digit with respect to the value like 1, 2, 3, 4 and power of 102 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 and power of 103, we can able to call this one. So the point is that we can able to take the same value of this, that is 4 per 2. Okay, and again I'm taking the call 4 per 3 here in the place. That's it. I'm not going to do anything here in the place. Okay, the 4 per square is equal to what? It will give you the value called the last digit as 6 here in the place. Okay, 6, and here the 4 cube is equal to what? If you want to know about the power cycle of 4, I'll write you here in the place 4, 6 and 4, 6, 4, 6. So that is 4 per cube is will give you the value called, that's a thing called 4 only, it will give you that. So we can able to call it as 4 again here. So that if you're summing this one, guys, it will also give you the value called 10. The 10 last digit is what? 0. Okay, so the answer you can able to call here in the place 0 is the final answer. We can able to take out this one. Okay, so this is how you need to find out the value with respect of this one. You got it, guys? I hope you are clear with this particular topic called unit digit. You know how to use with the power, you know how to handle with the product, and you know how to handle with the sum as well as. It's the same thing, it is going to happen for the difference as well as. So you just want to pick the last digit if you know the power cycle clearly. So there is no magic is here. You want to memorize the power cycle very clearly if you can. Okay. So this is the only thing we just want to take it up here. Okay. So next we will go for the next question, guys. So with respect to the factors. Okay. So very simple question. Okay. So that how many factors? Okay. How many factors? Okay. Of 7 to 9 or perfect squares. Okay. So this is the thing I having here. So the option they made here, this one. So the options are option A, B. So 5, 3, and C 4, and D 2. Okay. So this is the thing I having here in the place. I don't have anything here. So what I'll do that I just taking the LCM like this one. So you just want to see how many factors it can able to possible. Okay. So the factors you see this one, I'm just going with the 3. So 3 times of something it will give you, then we can able to call it as 243. Okay, this will give you that. So 243. Again, if I make this one, it will give you the value called 81. So again, if I make this one, it will give me that 27. Again, if I make this one, it will give me the value called 9, 3 times of 27, and 27 3 times of 81. Like the way I can able to call this one, that is 3 times of 3, I can able to call it as 9. And again, if I made that one, it will give you the value called so 1. Okay. Now they are saying the perfect square. Perfect square means if it is having the couple number, in your term, I can call it as a very simple meaning like couple numbers. Okay, coupled numbers. Okay, I can call it as coupled number means there is a two numbers which having this two things. It's repeated. Okay, so same number it is repeated. We can able to call it as like a two times. Okay, like join, that we can able to call it as a couple number. You see this one? Let me see how many numbers are there. Okay, this is one couple, this is one couple, and this is one couple. We can able to say that we having the 3 times of 3 here in the place. So that is total 3 factors. How many factors are there? This is 1 factor, this is 2 factor, and this is 3 factor. We having the 3 times of factors which having the same number, which is providing the perfect square. Okay, so the option B is the correct answer here. So please kindly take it out. This is how the value you need to get it in the get the particular question of the factor. This is how you will solve the value. Okay, so this is how you need to find the how many factors of the 7 to 9 are perfect square. So guys, one more thing I just want to say, because in this question, guys, they will change the term anyway. So the only rule is that you need to follow how you can able to break up the value. Moreover, you see, they are asking how many factors of 7 to 9 are perfect square. So instead of the perfect square, they might give you the perfect cube. Okay. Or so difference or different kind of the thing they will give you as a term. Okay. So you all need to do is that. So stick with the question and understand the logic of the question correctly and then proceed with your concept. If you are directly using all the logic in the same question, I mean, different question means then it will lead to the wrong answer only. Because all the answer which is given in the option, only one answer is going to be the correct. But all the answer it will become if you're making the wrong mistakes. Okay. So please don't do that. So instead of that, you can able to focus on correct logic, understanding purely, applying the very concept in a very clean way. So that is the leads to the correct answer here. So the factors are easy topic, but the term they are giving you the logic, that's a little bit confusing. So make sure you understanding the question of the logic. It's a very clear way. That is a concern. I just want to make it here. And more probably, I just want to go with the next question. Okay. So here you just want to find out how many. Okay, I'll write it. I just telling here. Okay. So find the total prime factors in the product of, okay, so in the product of, that is 8 power 10, okay, 9 power 7 and 7 power 8. So you see this one here, they are asking the thing called total prime factor. So then the factors should be prime. You know what is called the prime. So the prime will be divisible by either one or the same number. We can able to call it as the prime factor here. You see the below number here, we can't able to say all the numbers are prime number. 8 is not a prime, 9 is not a prime, but 7 is a prime. Okay, so then you need to convert those value into the prime numbers. How I can able to convert this one? So that is 8 per 10. I can able to write it as that is 2 per cube. Okay. So 2 is the prime number now. That is 2 per of 10. Okay. The same value. So now I having the 9 per 7. You need to convert this as that is 3 square. Okay. That is 3 square what? That is 9. Same thing. Now 3 is prime. Okay. And next 7 is a prime actually. Okay. That will be reminds it. What you need to do is that now I'm making the value is equalized now. So that is 2 power 30 and so and then you can able to take it as 3 7 2 7 times of 2 is equal to we can able to call it as 3 power 14 here and then 7 power 8. Okay, so this is the value I need to get. So now they are asking simply total prime factors in the product. Okay, what I'm going to do that? So we having the 2 series 30 times, 3 series we having 14 times, 7 series we having the 8 times here. I'm simply making the addition. That is 30 plus 14 plus 80. Okay. So that value will give you the value called 44 plus 8. We can able to get the value called 52. So the answer we will get here in the place that is 52 is the exact answer. You see this one, guys. So this is also the factor based question. So the previous one you have solved, that is also factor based question. So here in the place, so the both of them is factor based question, but we are using the different logic here. Why we are using the different logic here? Based on the question, they asking the term, the requirement of the question is different. So based on you need to identify that. Okay, I'll give you the another one question with the same type of the manner. Let me see how many of them solving the question in less amount of time. Okay, so find the total prime factors. Okay, find the total prime factors. Okay, so the same in the product of 16 per 7 and 27 per 6. Okay, and 5 per 9. Okay, so I'll give the option as well as you must have to try before I finishing writing the option. Anyone please give me the comment in the answer, please. Okay, I'll understand that you are so fast than me. Okay, so now we having the term like 16 per 7 here. Okay, so what is the 16 per 7? We can able to make this one. Okay, so 16 per 7, you know that 16 is not a prime number. So then how we need to convert this one? So you will convert like, so 4 square. But 4 is also not the prime square. We can able to say that 16 is equivalent to 2 per 4. 27 is equivalent to what? That is 3 cube. Okay, so 3 cube is equal to 27. And coming to this one, 5 is a prime number 1. Okay, if I take this value, 2 per 4 of 7, 1 times, okay, and 3, cube per 6 is 1 time, and 5 per 9 is 1 time. Okay, now I'm making the multiplication of the value. That the value is 2 per 28 one side, and 3 per 18 is one side. Okay, and then 5 per 9 is one side. What you need to do? You just want to take all the value. That's it. Okay, so that if you make it out, that is 28 plus 18. What it will value give? 46. And then 9. 46 plus 9, what? It will give you the answer called 55. So the option C is the correct answer. Okay, so make sure you're getting the value of the 55 in the same thing. So this is how the value you can able to find out the prime factor. So next thing, that is a very important topic. So without that topic, we can't able to expect any question. So that is a topic we can able to call it as the LCM and HCF. Okay, guys. So this is a very, very important topic inside the number system. Without the topic, guys, we can't able to expect the question from the aptitude question. So that much the priority you need to give into this question. So the question number, the count of the number they have given in the real-time exam, it may be varied, but I'm sure that this is one of the demanded topic. So you learn about the LCM and HCF from your childhood time even, but the reality of the question is different. Okay, so for that you go into learn some basic things here. Okay, so you see this one, guys. So the LCM, okay, LCM we can able to know. Everyone know what is the full form of LCM? We can able to call it as the least common multiple. Okay, and same like we can able to call that So HCF stands for what? That is highest common factor. Okay. So you see this one, guys. I just want to explain this in the common way in terms of the factor and the multiple here. You see this one, you want to find the common multiple in the number of least number, and same time you want to find the maximum number of the factors. Okay. So guys, in the real time exams, they will not give you the direct question with the LCM. What is a direct question? I'm taking the value called 18, 16 and 24. Okay. So tell me what is the value of LCM for this one and what is the value of HCF for this value. Okay. So first I'm taking the LCM. Many people will use the value called what? So that so L type method. Okay. This is one of the method. Division method we can able to call it as to find the LCM here. That is 18, 16 and 24. I make it up. Okay, I'll go with the prime value to divide this one. It will give me the value called 4 and it will give me that value called 8 and this will give me 12. Again, if you're making with 2, that is give you 2 and again 4 and again 6 here. Again 2 in this one, 1 and 2 and 3, you can call it as again 2 if you make it up. So this will give you 1 and 1 and it is remains 3. Here it will, you see this one, 1, 1, 1, 1. Everything will become 1. So now you multiply this one, guys. 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. 12 2s are 24 and 24 times of 2 is equal to what? That is 48. Okay. So that is 48 is the value you will get here in the LCM. Okay. So coming to the factor, guys. So you see this one, you want to find the highest common factor. I told you to how to find the factor here, but what is the common factor? So what is a common number we having in all the numbers that in the 8, 16, 24? That is a very important thing here. Okay. So I'm taking the value. You need to break down how you can able to break down this one. Okay, this 8 can be represented as 2 cube because you need to find the factor in terms of the prime numbers only. Okay, going to the 16, I can able to write it as that is 2 times of 4. Okay, and here 24, we can able to call it as 8 times 3 is equal to 24. That is 2 cube times of 3. I can able to call it as the 24 here. Here you want to see what is the common factor. It is coming in the highest number of time. Okay, that's what the thing you need to deal it up. So what is the maximum common factor in the thing? If you look it out, guys, you will find the value called 2 cube. The 2 cube is equal to what? That is, I can able to call it as 8 here in the place. Okay, this is how the direct sum of questions they will give you in the exam. So this is a very random. Okay, this is a very random means very rare we can able to call it as asking the direct thing. But the companies approaching more than like TCS, they will give you some application oriented questions from the LCM. Sir, what is the application oriented question in the LCM means we can able to expect some theory oriented thing. So you see this one, we don't have involve any kind of the theory, but still guys, you need to know some formula inside the LCM and HCF. What is the thing I can able to say it? So that is formula number 1. Okay, so that one first formula I can able to call it as, so the product of two numbers that may be anything. Okay, that is x1 times of x2 is equal to LCM times of HCF. Okay, so like the thing you can able to call this one, and next thing you need to call like, so that next one that is called, that is if you want to find the fraction, if they are giving the values in a fraction, if you want to find the value of LCM, so then it is different. Okay, so if they are giving the fraction, guys, so LCM in terms of the fraction, if they given, so then you need to use the formula like, so LCM of numerator, okay, LCM of numerator by HCF of denominator. Okay, so like the way you must have to take this one, okay, as a value of the LCM of the fraction. So going to the next one, that is HCF of the fraction. Okay, so HCF of the fraction means we can able to call it as what? That is HCF of numerator LCM of denominator. Okay, so like the way you need to take down this one. Okay, you see this one, if LCM you are asking, they are asking in terms of the fraction means LCM will come in the highest portion, that is numerator, So HCF will come in the denominator. This is how the formula will place in the very important thing. So guys, we need to understand if they are asking only in the fraction based question and they are asking the LCM, and if they are asking the LCM and HCF, you can able to call like this. Okay. So this is how the real time questions, real time formula will play out. Okay. I'll go with a very simple question. Okay. So I'm just asking that find the LCM of 24, 36 and 40. So can you answer this one, guys? I'll give you the option as well as. So the option A is 120, B 240, C 360 and D is 480. Okay, I'll take the value like this, that is 24, 36 and 40. Okay, so like the way I can able to hold this one. Okay, if I take the value with respect of the 6 directly, so it will give you 6 times of 4 and it will give you 6 times of 6, but it is not multiple here, so that is 40 again. So we don't want to make that directly from here, so that we just make from the 2 or something which is commonly multiple. Okay, I'm taking with the 2 there. If you directly say with this number, it will leads to make a mistake. So always start from the smallest number to calculate. So even it may increase your step, don't worry about it. If you practice, it will get increase your speed, but making this kind of the wrong choices, making the wrong digits, okay, making the misplacement of the wrong value, it will lead to the wrong answers. That you shouldn't do that in your end. Okay, that is 24, guys, 36 and 40. Okay, I'll take it out here. Okay, once I done this one, I'm just going to do with the secondary table. 2 table, it is multiple of all the value. 12 times 2 is equal to 24. 18 times 2 is equal to 36. 20 times 2 is equal to 40. And again with the 2, 6, 9, and I can able to call it as 10 here in the place. So again, if I go with the value call, I'll go with the 3 because I having something here. That is 2 and it has become 3 and it will become remain same. Okay, and going to the 1 with the 2 again, so it will become 1 and it will become 3 and it will become 5 here. 3 again, 1 1 5. Okay, 5 here, so all the things will become 1. If you multiply this one, that it will become a 5 3s are 15, 15 2s are 13, 13 3s are 19, 19 2s are what? We can able to call it as 180, and 180 times of 2 is equal to what? We can get the value called 360. But guys, if you do this number starting from the 6, then it will leads you to the wrong value here. Okay, leads you to the wrong value means you will not get the answer of the 360 same here. How are you getting this thing? So yes, you are using the 2 number, very small number as a starting one, but we are making the process in a very equal way. But if you done in the way in the think of 6, you will not get the answer. This is a very simple question inside of the LCM we have having here. Okay, so next I just want to explain you guys. So application, I told you some application, right? In coming to the application, so probably LCM, they will not directly approach you that, but this is the LCM belongs to, this is a HCF belongs to. You need to approach this as HCF. You need to approach this as LCM. They will not tell you. They will say you some keywords that you need to understand. Okay, if they are indicating that LCM means, they will give you the keywords like smallest, least, okay, and minimum. So these kind of the word they will give inside and they will ask you the LCM indirectly. If they are asking the HCF, then they will use the word called what? Greatest, maximum, okay, and largest. Okay, so this is how the thing we can able to focus on the thing called application of the thing. These are the keywords you must have to remember here, so that you can able to understand. Okay, by the thing we can able to say that this is LCM or either HCF. Okay, this is how you can able to say this one. Now we can able to go with some one interesting question, so that we can able to say how we can able to get the answer of this one. Okay, we can deal up this some questions, so that will be very easy to move on with that one. Okay, so we'll move on here. So here mostly like some of the question is directly involved with divisible only it will involve. Okay, I'll go in the question. Okay, uh, so find the greatest number that will divide 115, okay, and 149, okay, and 183. Okay, that will divide 115, 149, and 183. Okay, and it will leave the remainder, leaving the remainder 3, 5, 7 respectively. Okay, so the option they have given here, that is 20, 18, C 16, and D is 14 here. Okay, that's what the thing they have given in this one. Okay, so read out the question for 1 minute, not 1 minute, just 10 seconds. Read out this one. Find the greatest number. Greatest number means you need to know, guys. So here we're going to use the HCF concept. Okay, so greatest number that will divide the number. Okay, that will you're going to find some common number. Okay, that will going to that is going to divide all the number, and it is going to leave the remainder like this. It will either 18, or it will either 16, or it will either 14, or it may be anything. Okay, if you divide with the number any of the thing, it will review the remainder of 3, 5, 7. Okay, that's what the thing which is mentioned here in the place. Okay, so going to this one, guys, you see this one 115. So how I can able to find out this one? Okay, finding the factor among this kind of the complex number, it is not so easy. So then what I can able to do is that I can do some other common thing. Okay, some other common thing that, so you see this one here, if this is giving the reminder, if you make into the correct value, okay, that dividable, okay, that is divisible value, then you can able to easily find out what is the value is belongs to, what is the value it is divisible by. You can able to find out if you arranging in the correct divisible order. Okay, it's saying that if you divide all the number with one of the number, okay, that will give you the remainder. If you minusing the remainder means, okay, so 115 minus 3, okay, and 149 minus 5 here. Okay, and 183 minus 7. If I made this one, it will give you that value called 112. Okay, this will give you the value called 144, and this will give you the value called 176. Okay, this is how the value we have giving here in this one. You see this one, 20 cannot be possible to divide. Okay, and 18 also not possible, because 18 possible but not in all the thing. Okay, but 16 is possible, because you see this one, if I'm making the 16, guys, okay, 16 is completely divisible with respect to the value called the thing called what we can able to call it as the, so the thing called 112. Okay, so this is how the thing we will make it up here in this place. And going to this one, we can able to get the value 144 also. 144 is also possible inside the value called 116. I mean the 16. If you divide this one, 176, it is also divisible. Okay, so if you want to check, you can able to please check here. Okay, all the number, it is completely divisible with respect to the 116, I mean 144 and 176, everything can be done. Okay, if you divide this one, it will give you 176 means that is we can able to call it as 11 times of, okay, if you cancel this one, it will give you that 11 times of 16 will give you the value called 176. 144 means we will have the value call with respect to 8, so that would be close to that. Okay, that will give you that value call 144 here. And next to this one, because so no, once if you cancel this one, it will give you the value called 9. Okay, so 16 times of 9 will give you the value called 144. Okay, and going to the 12, and which value will give you the 12 here. Okay, so 6 times of 1, 2 times of 12, and 3 times of 18, and 5 times of 30, and 7 times you can able to try. 16 times of 7 will give you the value called what? We can able to get the value called 112. Okay, so that again able to cancel this one. You see this completely divisible. If you're dividing with this number, then it will give you the 3, 5, 7 as a reminder. So the probably here the answer is 16. Okay, I'll understand that you have little bit doubt. Okay, I'll tell it again so that you can able to understand clearly. Okay, I having the question here. Find the greatest number. What is greatest number? Greatest number mean I told you that it is belongs to the HCF. Okay, so anyhow, forget this. You are just reminding. You are just reading the question here. So find the greatest number. Okay, you are finding something in the number that will divide this all the number. Okay, that will divide all the number and it is going to leave the remainder of 357. I am saying that the 16 will divide all this number and it will give you the remainder called 357, because the thing is that the 16 will completely divisible, that is 115. If you 115 149, all the value you see in this one, it is completely divisible here. So the probably we can able to call that. So this is the correct answer. So that is 16 would be the correct answer here, that it is completely divisible all the number, giving the same remainder which is mentioned in the question there. You got it, guys? So highest factor means you can able to call it as the common factor. Okay, common. Which is the factor we can able to get commonly. Okay, that's what the thing. By this directly we can't able to get the common factor. Maybe something you will have prime number also. We can't able to know how to break down this value. But they have given the reminder there. If they're giving the reminder, you can reduce that one and you can able to bring the original value and you can check whether it is divisible by the number or not. Then you can able to easily get it right. That's what the thing I'm just trying to say here in this place. Okay. So I hope you understand this question, guys. Okay. And I'll go for the next question. Find the divided by 8, 12, 18. So leaving the reminder here. 6, 10 and 16. So the option they have given here, that is 74. So B 144 and C is 146 and D is what, 170. Okay. So like what they have given in this one, guys. You see this one here, they are asking what least number. So then you need to understand that it is belongs to LCM. Okay, we have already informed that least, smallest, okay, minimum, okay, so much, okay, little. Okay, if this kind of the word is indicating the small or the least one, it will directly indicating the think of LCM only. Many places they will not give you the LCM directly. So please apply the LCM and get the answer. No one will say that. Okay, so make sure that you understand the application oriented thing based on the keyword they have mentioned there. Okay, so you need to understand this. Okay, that is one of the thing here. So let's read out the question clearly. So find the least number when divided by the 8, 12. Okay, something a least number when you're dividing by the 8, 12 and 18. Okay, something called least number. Okay, so something called least number if you divide by 8. Okay, if you divide by 12. Okay, if you divide by 18. Okay, so it will leave you the remainder call so x okay 6, some 10, minus 10 and 16, like what you will have in the place. Okay, so that's what the thing they have mentioned in the one very clearly here. Okay, then what you need to do. So in the HCF I have solved in different manner, but in the LCM how I can able to solve this one, this is little bit different, because leaving the remainder in the factor it is different, leaving the remainder in the multiple it is going to be the different. How I can able to interchange the value? Very simple, guys. So you are going to do the same thing of the process. What I'm going to do the process that I'm just taking the value 8 minus 6. Okay, 8 minus 6 is equal to what? I can able to say that is 2. Okay, and 12 minus 10. So what is called 12 minus 10? I can able to call the value called 2. Okay, and 18 minus 16. I can able to call that the value called what? That is called 2 again. You see that the difference of the digits we having here is equal. Okay, the difference of the digits we having here equal. So now I am taking the LCM of 8, 12 and 18. So by the way, by the way, we can able to consider what is the common multiple. It is completely divisible by the 8, 12 and 18. You can able to easily find out, guys. Okay, so I am taking the value with respect to 2, that is 2 times of 4 and it will give you 6 and it will give you 9. And again, if you're using the 3, 4, 2 here, it will become 3. Then if you're using the 2 again, it will become 2, 1 and 3 here. So 2 again, 1 and 1 and 3, 3 if you there, 1 and 1 and 1. Okay, so if you see this one, so 2 2s are 4. Okay, 4 3s are 12. 12 3s are 36. 36 times of 2 is equal to 72 here in the place. Okay, but so the point is that 72 is the value we're getting. But you see this one, guys, you see all the thing we have to get a reminder. Okay, we have in the reminder called 6, 10, 16. Okay, so we taken the value of the LCM, but how we can able to validate with the reminder? Reminder, you see this, all the place we having getting the value called 2 to 2. So then 72 minus 2, the value we get the value called 70. Okay, but I'm very sorry. So I have mentioned as 170. The answer is 70 only. Okay, so the option D, 70 is the answer. I'll say it again, guys, because many people little bit confused. I'll understand. Okay, so find the least number. Least number means it indicate the LCM only. When divided by 8, 12, 18, leaving the remainder called 6, 18, 6, 10 and 16. So we having some least number, some common value. If you divide that, if you having the number by dividing this number means you will have the remainder 6, 6, 10, 16 like what you will have in the space. Okay, so instead of that, so what I do that I making the common value. If you see this one, 8 minus 6, that is 2. 12 minus 2 to 12 minus 10, that we can able to get the value called 2 there. Okay, 18 minus 16, I can able to get the value called 2 again. Okay, you see we getting the same, equal, different in all the things. So I'm taking the LCM in this one, 18, 12 and 8. If I take the LCM, I'll get the value called 72 there. Okay, once I getting the 72, I'll make up this one. Okay, because I got the value of the LCM, that you can't able to say that the least number is 72. You can say, but the thing that saying that is, what about the remainder? We have in the remainder 2 to 2 difference. You need to make a difference on that so that you will get the value directly as 70. This is how you will find out the value with respect here in this one. Okay, so we're just having only one questions here with to the topic. And so if you have any doubt on this one, so please try to comment me in the particular chat box. Okay, so we having the thing like find the smallest number. Find the smallest number when reduced to 6, 6. Okay, it is completely divided by, okay, divisible, you can call it as divided by, that is 12, 15 and 20 and 27. Okay, like what you can able to call this ones, the option you can able to say here, that is 542, option B 540, option C 546, option D you can able to call it as the 500. So my friend, you see this one, we having the thing called, they are asking the smallest number. So then what you need to do, that's a thing called, we can able to call it as what? LCM. I told you, right? If it is mentioned in the smallest, least, it's directly indicating that LCM. Okay, so I'm directly saying that. So you need to, you need to find the smallest number. The number when you reduce to the 6, when you're reducing the 6 over there, it is completely divisible by 12, 15 and 20 and 27. What I'm going to do is that, so I'm taking this one, so 12, 15, 20, 27. I'm taking the LCM of all the value. 12, 15, 20 and 27. You see this one, so two values are completely divisible by the thing called 5. Okay, I'm taking with the 5 there directly. 12 will there, it will become 3, it will become 4 and it will become 27. If I'm taking the 3 again, so it will become a 4 again, it will become 1 and it will become 4 again, it will become a 9 again here. Okay, so using the 3 again, that is 4, 1, 4, 3, again 3, that is 4, 1, 4, 1. Okay. So again, if I putting the value called 4, everything will become 1. 4 times 3 is equal to 12. 12 times 3 is equal to 36. 36 times 3 is equal to what? We can able to call it as the what? 36 times of 3. We can able to call it as 108, and 108 times of 5. So 108 times of 5, we can able to call it as the value called 540. So if you pick the answer directly 540, so then it is wrong. So they are, what about the value is reduced to the 6? Okay, it is reduced to the 6 means it is completely divisible. You can able to say the 540 is completely divisible by 12, 15, 20 and 27. But they are asking that the smallest number is reduced to 6. Then what is the original number of this one? That is 546. So 546, it is reduced to 6. If it is reduced to 6 means it will become a 540. If it is 540, we can able to say that it is completely divisible by the 12, 15, 20 and 27. Okay, so this is about the day, guys. I think you can able to understand about this particular topic called LCM and HCF and unit digit and factors. Okay, and the multiples of this one and the prime number questions oriented. Okay, I believe you can clearly understand about the topic. So please practice this one and please follow the class notes here. Okay, if you have any doubt on the topic, so please drop your comment on here. So we will immediately respond on it. Okay, and guys, so please share the video to everyone so that your friends get also benefited. Those who are looking for the placement oriented training, this is one of the very good platform, guys. So please use the opportunity and please subscribe. Thank you, Rahul.
Hey, hold on, I'm back. I'm super excited to inform you that in last 2 months, we've been able to conduct around 50 drives and around 100 plus students have been selected for various MNCs. The packages are ranging from 3.5 to 10 lakhs. Stay tuned for more information by subscribing us on our YouTube channel, by liking our social media platforms like Facebook, Insta and LinkedIn. Thank you.